Ringing up Christopher Browell.
Our service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Monday, the 29th of July, 2024, and as you know, I have not seen my brother. So I last saw my brother on the 3rd of June, 2024, for about an hour, which I've obviously recorded and publicized, and before that is now coming to be to 58 days or 57 days that you've kidnapped my brother from my care and are holding him hostage. I mean, I've gone through this over and over again. I don't know how much you don't. I don't need to go over it again. You know exactly what you've done. You've kidnapped my brother and are holding him hostage in your facility and unlawfully detaining him against his wishes and against my wishes and against any kind of legal framework or any kind of any sense of efficacy or common procedure. This is just simply abuse of power, persecution, oppression, and victimization on your part. And I'm leaving you daily messages which you're persistently and consistently ignoring, believing the fact that you can get away with a single cheat code sound bites such as best interest, safeguarding, all sorts of other kind of little cheat codes that you believe that's going to justify what you're presently doing by looking to antagonize me and create this perpetual sense of misery and subjugation on your part, simply so you can continue to peddle the lies and deceptions that you are acting where as a local authority in the best interest of my brother. You're not. You clearly are not acting in any other interest but other than your own. You've always only acted in your own personal self-serving interest, like any true psychopath. As a local authority, you can't do your jobs properly. You're incompetent, and your incompetence and ineptitude is overwhelmingly shocking. And I'm continuing to leave yourself messages. As you can see, I'm sending emails to you. You want me to put things in an email? I'll bloody put them in an email to send them to everybody. Oh no, but you must just send them to one email address so we can, to minimize the amount of effort that we to minimize the amount of effort and time and resources that we're going to allocate to dealing with yourself, because we don't want to deal with the situation. We've fully financially plundered and profiteered. Oh dear, oh dear. You people are so deluded and arrogant and so stuck up that you believe that you don't want to give any resources to us. Because why? Because you decide. You are the final arbitrator of what's right and wrong, what's good and bad. You are the final arbitrator. You yourself have declared yourself as a local authority as benevolent and the final arbitrator of what actions you feel are necessary and appropriate, because you have the ability to extort money out of the general public and use that money to unlawfully buy off the judges and the judiciary to achieve all your objectives. And that's where your arrogance arrives from, isn't it, Mr. Browell? That you can go around kidnapping children, breaking down families, dictating terms, also because you're the local authority, you're the arm of the state. It's just completely horrendous what you're doing, Mr. Browell. You know it and I know it, and now my brothers are suffering as a consequence. I'm suffering as a consequence, and you've been doing this now for the velvet gloved hand has been off. The velvet glove has been off the hand against myself for the last 12 years, or since July 2012. A long time in many people's minds, 12 years, but just 12 hours in my mind, because I've suffered, because I'm the one that suffered. Me and my family are the ones that have suffered horrendous actions and the consequences to your joint enterprise villainy and tyranny against my vulnerable family members and myself. Also, you can continue to maintain the facade and deception that you are doing all that you're supposed to be doing and everything is above board. And you know and I know, Mr. Browell, that this is not the case, especially in childcare services, which is obviously been pulled up on, but more importantly in adult social care, which is obviously a lot worse, and something that needs to be highlighted, and something that's you, Mr. Browell, are fully aware of, having worked with myself and my brother particularly. Never mind all the other failures and incompetences that you no doubt have been a witness to. I mean, it was. I remind myself of the newspaper articles which you had been. Come on, Winston Williams. I think it was William Wilston's the chess player who had died, and everything just got brushed under the carpets. It just seems the fact that you, the local authority, and our social workers, are beyond reproach and can do as you like and destroy lives, and then state that you're doing it in the best interest, and you're just simply doing your jobs. But the reality is that nothing could be further from the truth. You are lying, cheating, manipulating criminal crooks that are causing human suffering and pain and misery, particularly in my particular circumstances. That's what's happening here, isn't it? Me and my family are suffering as a consequence of your failures to do your jobs properly, and as a result of which I am now put into this position where I am constantly having to ring yourself up and ask you to, no, this is what you want. You want me to get on my hands and knees and beg you to let me see my brother or have any contact with my brother now that he's in your he's now become your private property after having commissioned the services of West Yorkshire Police to come down and raid our house, which you've then subsequently
You have
sabotaged.
15 seconds recording time remaining.
Okay, Mr. Browell, the time is getting the better of us. I'm once again leaving yourself another message asking you to engage with me so I can look to find some resolution to the situation. Otherwise, there's going to be another fatality, which I'm screaming out to you as I was screaming out previously regarding my older brother, regarding my mother. All you can do is kill and murder. You cannot care for my
Your
brother.
recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review message, press 2. Message sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.